Genital rights organization upset over new Batman comic. Lindsay Lohan's homeless attack.
Yeah, that was nuts. I heard about that.
Missouri has lost track of nearly 1,300 sex offenders. Yeah. So we got all sorts of them.
Not to mention all the ones they never identified in the first place.
Right. Let's see if we're working real quick.
Lots of things fly there.
Started their own underground society.
Yeah, you can hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Orlando police fatally shoot unarmed ER patient who claimed to have a gun. Yeah, you can hear us. Sweet. Let's see what we got. Second-born kids are more likely to be criminals.
I believe it.
North Dakota man who lost hand in sausage-making ordeal cut off own arm.
Same. Wait, to make sausage?
I think so. Seven Awesome Kids creator charged with molesting underage performer. Sharkies loses their strip club and liquor license after agents buy drugs and lap dances with food stamps. Cops, or these kids smashed and grabbed a pot shop and got a bunch of oregano. Store creates macaroni and cheese flavored candy canes. There's also sardine ones. And your dog is not as clever as you thought. Woman finds two-headed viper. And woman says former Maryland David Buster's manager forced him to perform sex acts for better shifts.
Good Lord.
There's no meaning to any of this. Get that son of a bitch off the field right now.
What are you talking about? I'm TV's Fred Durst.
I hate the press. I hate you, especially.
I'm regretting this already.
I'm the philosopher formerly known as Goldfish.
El Bongo!
Grab him by the pussy? I don't know what that means.
This podcast may contain content and humor that most, if not all, will find blatantly offensive and possibly even demeaning. The viewpoints expressed during the podcast are strictly opinion, are merely meant for the sake of entertainment, and in no way expresses our true beliefs. We strongly suggest this be watched by a mature audience only. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Stab into like, ooh, here, try this, and I put about a dime-sized amount on a chip. And
Yeah, we're live. It's all good. We'll discuss that just one moment. We just got to give you guys a quick intro. Welcome, guys, to the Not Governed by Reason podcast. We're calling this episode We're Getting Old and Losing Track.
Yeah.
It's true, we are. Because we realized we labeled the episode the wrong number. And we're still recovering from last week, guys. Fucking last week. A hangover of a century. It was fun. Thank you all for coming out to our 2-year celebration.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Here's to 2 years more of our bullshit. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I'm one of your hosts, El Dougal Haas. I'm feeling new and brand new shaved, and I forgot what I was saying.
fresh,
I'm high
kinda.
as shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Good job. I'm Josh. I still have the mustache.
Yeah.
Where's your mustache?
I shaved it off.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. It's not November.
Thought we were gonna be stash bros.
Well, some other
Okay, November.
November.
Who do we got today?
We've got Andrew, Cleair, and Cody Cardinal, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a hand. That's right. You clap.
Yeah, clap for yourselves.
I've been told I have a very sarcastic clap.
Yeah, yeah,
Sounds sarcastic.
yeah, it is.
Fuck has attitude.
Clapitude.
Clap with sass. These two gentlemen were awesome enough to join us last week on the show for the 2-year anniversary. Thank you guys for coming and being fucking hilarious. That was a blast. You guys will be joining us again October 23rd, correct?
Yep.
That was a thing
Presumably,
at the
yeah.
at the Artery.
What day of the week? was
It's a
that?
Tuesday.
Okay.
It's a Tuesday. We'll be kind of doing the same format, a little less drunk.
Yeah.
A little less drunk.
Maybe a lot less.
And you guys will definitely have a better lineup, or time on the lineup, I should say.
I don't mind going early.
And we have music from Johnny Stylus and DJ Heisenberg.
Oh fuck, I love Heisenberg.
Yeah, Louis is awesome, man. So
And it's like, man, it's not even really, like, the music he plays isn't typically what I'd find myself listening to, but, like, I saw him, like, a couple years ago, probably pretty early set, and it was just like, I called Mitch and was like, hey, dude, come down to Odie's and check this dude
Yeah.
out.
the laser outfit.
Yeah,
and
the whole thing, like, man, it just comes together, like, it makes me jealous how well that concept was executed.
Yes.
Because, man, even at first I found myself just being a punk, like, you know, like he's putting on, like, finger gloves
Yeah.
and shit, and I was, you know, I'm too cool for my own good in my head, so I'm like, oh, what's this guy doing? And then he got up there and I was like, oh, I guess I should shut the fuck up.
It's like industrial dubstep.
Yeah,
is what
which,
I
you
would
know,
call
wouldn't
it.
generally be my cup of tea, but
No. But he does really
Yeah.
well with it. And
anything
we're,
that well executed has got my attention.
Yes.
You know?
we're excited to have Louis. It'll be Mocktoberfest, the first Mocktoberfest we've done in a legitimate venue. Mocktoberfest, if you don't know, is kind of our birthday celebration. It's for the weird Scorpios in the world. But we're making it Josh and I's birthday celebration.
Yay.
And Adam. We'll throw Adam in on the mix.
Sure.
Fucking A. So yeah, guys, we got a lot to talk about. Mocktoberfest is going to be awesome at the Artery, the 23rd. Bring yourselves. Bring these two gentlemen. So what do you guys have to say?
What is that?
Yeah,
About the 23rd.
about anything.
Anything's almost too broad of a category.
Yeah, anything is a lot.
I could finish my Hot Ones story.
Yes. So the last dab, you did a couple chips with it.
Yeah, and like it's funny because everybody at work they were telling me later after I ate it, I was able to eat it and maintain composure. I'll be wearing my glasses at work, and when I eat super hot shit, they fog up. And I got a little lens fog, but everybody was expecting. Everybody had gathered around and was expecting some kind of huge spectacle,
Yeah.
and they were thoroughly disappointed.
So if you guys don't know what Andrew is planning, because we were in the middle of our intro, what you got planned there?
Okay, so this is the Death Nut Challenge, and it's just 5 stages of peanut that's covered in hotter and hotter spice. We start with ghost pepper, and then it goes down to pepper X and a few others, I don't know. It's supposedly pretty tough.
I'm excited to see him do this.
I gotta check the rules here.
I'm nervous. For
They have rules. I'm kind of nervous for him too. He can't drink anything.
At least... So it says at least 90 seconds, but no more than 180 seconds between each of them.
Okay.
So that way...
All time, yeah?
No milk, water, or other liquids allowed. And that's about it.
This is going to be awesome.
It's got a bunch of hashtags and stuff I can use to add it to the...
Here, let's share it, and we'll share this real quick. Share. Is it hashtag Death
Death
Nut
Nut.
Challenge?
Yeah, at Death Nut Challenge.
Sounds like really bad porn.
Right? Well, I had, when I was telling Doug yesterday that I was gonna do this challenge, I'm apparently just like a fucking idiot with an iPhone. So like people send me messages and I think I'm responding to them, but I have like a different window open. So I had told a bunch of people in a group chat. It came out real weird out of context. It was like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm a beast with hot stuff," and they were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm like, "I'm taking the Death Nut challenge," and just now realizing that doesn't sound any less weird.
Yes, Johnny, we are allowed to show a man putting nuts in his mouth live.
Yeah.
Good call. That is Johnny Stylus, who will be on Oktoberfest out there.
You said he's DJ?
Mm-hmm.
We are currently experiencing
Mac.
Mac, are you having a
Jeez.
seizure over there?
Maybe.
Shit.
Man, you need to hook up a fucking MIDI controller with just like a morning radio DJ soundboard.
Hey, Ryan, good to see you. Yeah, they won't let us live stream through fucking YouTube anymore. So, we have to live stream through Facebook.
What's up with YouTube?
Unfortunately.
Rules now? It's
They've
fucking
gotten
crazy.
ridiculous. They've gotten
They
ridiculous.
set it up to only have the people that are already successful stay successful.
Yes.
Yeah. Logan Paul.
Exactly.
Man, I thought he was done after that Japan thing.
Yeah, and then he did something else. Didn't he get his ass beat a couple weeks ago, too?
It was a tie.
Yeah?
It was like two YouTubers fought each other.
'Cause
Apparently,
it was fake.
it made more money than the Conor McGregor versus what's his face?
Floyd Mayweather?
Floyd Mayweather.
Really? Really? Wow.
What about that Cash Me Outside girl got in a fight with some other dumb white chick who...
Really?
God, that was something recently.
Oh. Is that on Pornhub? She's
No,
18,
she's-
right?
No, not yet. You gotta be
Dude,
real
she's
careful
only
about what
like
you say about
fucking
her.
15 or 16.
It's insane though, like like. Yeah, no, stopping now.
You like cut
I don't
yourself
need to
off?
get into it.
Oh, so you're gonna do this now, huh?
I'm
Right.
just
Gonna
opening
start
the
it?
blister pack, so
Oh, for sure.
we'll wait until we get into the thick of things before I start.
Oh, that's gonna be nuts. Get it? Get it? Anyways, let's pick a topic out of the hat.
Wait, I don't get it.
You wouldn't.
Oh.
So did any of those sound interesting to you guys that we talked about?
Let's do the guy that overdosed on erectile dysfunction.
Yes,
I
yes.
saw the headline earlier.
A man overdosed on an erectile dysfunction drug, and now he permanently sees red. Yes. There is this is a strange case that tied into a research that's going on that says that erectile dysfunction causes vision problems. Not erectile dysfunction, but the drugs
Yeah.
that they're using to treat them cause vision problems. But yeah, this guy has been taking large amounts, which is weird. You don't need to take large amounts of your erectile dysfunction drug. If it's not working, it's not working. I mean, shit, dude.
Build up a tolerance over time.
Yeah, right? What if his dick was only kind of hard?
I've heard of people using it recreationally and they don't even they don't need the pill, they just want the extra
Just like,
Oh, I know people who
extra
have.
power.
I know
Yeah,
people
they're
who have.
like
Yeah.
dating out of their league and trying to impress the girl or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I fucked her for 10 hours and just 4 times. Like,
Shit's
gross.
Shit's expensive.
Painful, prolonged erections.
do you think he got that shit at a gas station?
Maybe.
Truckers love it.
Yeah. Just right up at the register.
It's like
They
your-
don't.
It's like your dick's on Adderall.
Yeah.
It's not roids, boys.
They don't say exactly which drug he was taking, but they say that it was basically sildenafil citrate, which is what is in Viagra and most popular ED meds. It's kind of the opposite of saltpeter.
What's the, there's one main competitor for Viagra. What is it?
Cialis?
Cialis.
Yeah, that's it.
You sure it's not my cocksa-flopping?
My history teacher in high school had a Viagra paperweight. That was always interesting.
That's hot.
Big Pharma, man. They're
Yeah.
trying to get it in where they can.
Oh, I'm sure he was an avid user.
It's like, you bought so many, we're going to give you a free paperweight.
So you can let your high school students know
Yeah.
that you're still
On the
getting
bottom,
it in.
it's a sad face. It's like, I don't get hard without this.
So this idiot bought it online from a non-pharmacy source.
China.
Nothing
So-
must have worked.
Yeah, he
Silk
was-
Road.
Yep, Silk Road Viagra. Or Cialis, Smiling Bob shit.
Fuck, he's lucky he's not seeing like 8-bit or something.
He's lucky it didn't kill him.
Right?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
They say enough of it will cause retinal toxicity and can cause the person to have blue or red
He
vision.
just refuses to be gay if he's gay. So he's like, that's why he can't get hard.
Yeah.
He just won't stop trying with women.
Makes a lot of
I
sense.
was raised very, very fucking evangelical.
Yeah.
I
Now
don't
he
know.
sees red.
So what's worse, seeing red or having blue balls?
I would take having blue balls.
Yeah, I would too. Wait, if you see red and blue, would it make things 3D?
It'd make you like in the middle of a Crips and Blood fight.
Just every day, just, oh God! They're
I-
every-
But like, would you also just like be in a constant state of rage? Because they say like colors have emotional context and stuff when you see them.
Yeah, like you know, seeing red and
Yeah.
would blue make you depressed?
I think it'd make you horny.
If you had to see one color, which would it be?
fuchsia.
Fuchsia?
I don't know. Probably. I'd probably go with blue.
I'd be fine with grayscale, really.
Yeah, grayscale would be fine. Is that a fucking Fatal Fury hat? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ryan.
I was rocking this hat, or I posted a picture of it or something, because I don't know, I'm not into the whole like flat brim hat.
Right.
Like they just don't look good on me. I don't have a problem with them. I'm not like, you shouldn't wear that, but when I put them on, my head looks stupid. So I've had to think of what kind of hat I wanted and ended up with this. And yeah, if you played Fatal Fury,
Fuck yeah.
you got 3 characters, and my friend's like, oh, I've always been more of a Joe Higashi guy. I'm like, me too, but I needed a fucking hat, you know?
Gotta go with the hat.
Right? I didn't want a headband.
Says that's so rad. I don't know. What would you choose?
What color?
Yeah.
It'd be purple, for sure. Yeah, purple.
It's interesting.
Royalty.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He'd go for like Dick Pink.
Dick pink?
Dick Pink.
What?
Why not pussy pink?
Yeah, why
It's a
not?
different pink. But
Yeah, it is a different pink.
It is a
Alright.
different pink.
It's kind of a dimmer pink.
Was sometimes a purplish hue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When it gets
True.
cold, it turns blue.
So I would be weary of ordering anything for my dick online.
Maybe like a pump or something. I would probably like, you know, something that non-motorized, you know. But yeah, no pills. I wouldn't want to order any pills online,
No.
really. Especially from like the dark web.
Smoking green color. Yeah, dark web penis pump. That might be dangerous. That might be very dangerous.
You probably just didn't want to buy the pills in person, too, though.
Shame.
Right.
Shame. Or he's tried everything else and he wants to try this fucking Mexican shit or something.
Is Viagra over the counter or?
It's prescription.
That's what I thought. So yeah,
Both
he's
Viagra
probably
and
just didn't want to
Cialis.
admit to a doctor, maybe, or.
Do you know how they found Viagra? They were researching a pill for heart issues, to help with heart issues, and they found that it gave
Well, yeah. I mean,
men fucking boners.
circulation and
Yeah.
erections are,
Hand in hand.
yeah.
Boner in hand.
They use them in the Olympics, too. Viagra. you know that?
What for?
It's like
Full
a it's like a light steroid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Are they blood doping with it? Like
I
they
have no
like
idea.
crush it in the vial of blood, in
But-
cheetah blood.
I always thought it would be funny
Yeah,
if they stick it and they just have a fucking massive erection.
Like the gymnasts and shit, just
Yeah.
like gorging fucking spandex.
They put their arms up when they stick it and it's just doing.
That's usually how they discover the big money makers. That's true. Accidentally, they find the cures. I don't know. I've never personally taken Viagra.
Well, yeah, like most great discoveries were an accident, though. That's definitely true.
Toast.
Toast.
Cook bread too long.
God, I can't remember. There's some weird ones like penicillin.
Yeah,
Was
moldy
a weird
bread.
one. But there's a lot of other ones like that where like some guy was trying to invent some kind of rocket fuel and instead he invented super pink paint pigment or
Yeah.
something like.
Or the
just
fucking
weird ass.
microwave, like, you know, the guy had the fucking candy bar melt in his pocket from the radio waves, and then his nuts cooked,
Right.
and he got cancer.
Well, yeah, because they used to have like microwave satellite dishes for communication.
Yeah.
Like in the military, and like I can't remember where I heard this story, but might have been one of my military family members talking about how like they'd be out doing drills in the winter and they would point the microwave dish down at the drill field to keep everybody warm. I'm like, back before we knew anything about anything.
That's safe.
Right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Aspartame might have been found by through ulcer research. I know that it's also a preservative, which is great.
Right?
He's got a can full of aspartame over there.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
They're delicious. Leave me
Well,
alone.
the sugar, the other one's just sugar, isn't it? The black can.
Yeah.
But yeah, that white can's aspartame for sure.
I'm gonna boof it later. Think of you.
Butt shotgun. You just like put the can up there and you stomp on it. Somebody stomps on it.
Oh my god.
That sounds.
What are you doing
Terrible.
later, Toad?
Doing that, I'll be your spotter.
Nice.
Painful and
Everybody needs a spotter, dude. That's how Mr. Hands. We were just talking about Mr. Hands yesterday.
Always.
How he died.
This
The
is all
spotter
he
let
talks
go.
about is Mr. Hands.
I love Mr.
Who's
Hands.
Mr. Hands?
You don't know Mr. Hands?
He comes up every episode almost.
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
Mr. Hands got fucked to death by a horse.
Oh, is it like an internet thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah, no,
Mm,
I'm pretty sure I've heard of that now, but I just didn't remember the.
I just blows my mind. He was a Boeing executive.
Yeah, no one does that sober.
No.
Maybe he lost a bet. Like, if you lose this
He was
bet,
like an
that
internet
horse is gonna fuck
phenomenon.
you.
It was
He had
like a Black
followers.
Mirror episode.
He had followers
Yeah.
that wanted to watch him sneak onto people's farms and get fucked by horses.
Damn.
And one day his spotter let go and ripped his colon. He bled to death.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a good time to give my endorsement for TamponTrader.com. Do you need to get rid of your smelly rags? Well, we have people who will buy them, and we'll get you connected with them. Only at TamponTrader.com. Don't get caught red-handed missing out on these deals.
All right.
Is that your side business?
Yeah, it's the one I want to start, man. I feel like if chicks sell their, like, dirty panties and shit like that, like, of course there's going to be weird dudes who will buy a fucking dirty tampon. Of course, we're going to hermetically seal them.
If anything, the Red Cross will take them.
You guys know who King Ass Ripper is? King Ass Ripper. He's like. It's
Is this
another dark web thing where it's like.
Okay.
Is this the guy who can fart on command?
No, he does like glutton videos. Like he'll stuff his face and like fart and shit. Like, it's disgusting. You gotta watch it.
Is that the guy Tom Segura was talking about?
Yeah.
That he was trying to get a hold of?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's great.
King Ass Ripper.
Oh,
ladies and
my
gentlemen.
point to that is that he also sells his underwear. Like, he's like the only other. He's like the dude that does it.
Well, in like Japan and shit, they have used panty vending machines.
That's how I got my collection.
But that's gross that guy, I bet he sells them too. I bet people buy them. There's fucking sick
he
people in
autograph
this
'em?
world.
I think
In a way.
In a way, yeah.
Oh god.
This is my signature.
Skid marked them.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I was here.
you're gonna do it?
Oh yeah, I might as well
Yeah.
get started.
Yeah, he's gonna start this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get the timer up.
So
All right.
this is level 1, which is
Ghost pepper.
yeah, ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper powder. And I'm pretty intimately acquainted with both. It's hot. It's not even really a slow hot. Like, I immediately started. Like, sometimes they'll like creep up on you.
They do. They get creepy.
But no,
so,
like as soon as I bit down on that, I was like, that's a spicy peanut for sure.
That's
and some spicy nuts. All right, you're at 20 seconds.
Fuck, I forgot that I'm not allowed to drink. I was about to grab that beer, and then I'm like, oh.
All right, 30 seconds.
So, we can keep talking about other
Yeah,
stuff I'm doing.
yeah. So, you ever watch, what's his name, L.A. Beast?
Oh yeah.
What's that?
That's that guy who, like, campaigned to bring back,
Crystal Pepsi.
Pepsi,
Yeah. Yep.
He looks a bit like T.J. Miller.
Yeah, he does kind of. You have a nice day. he does stupid challenges,
Okay.
a lot of them, and he's like a world record holder for peppers, I think.
Nice.
All right, you're at a minute right now, so
Did
you've
you
got
guys
30
cover
seconds.
the guy that he broke the record for amount of, I think it was nuts cracked with his ass?
No.
Yeah, that was a thing.
What?
Yeah.
Like his pucker hole or slamming his ass down?
Like,
Got
just
the hiccups.
slamming it down, I think.
Hot food does that to me.
So he was like, there's video of him doing it. And he's like smashing his ass on a board with nuts on it.
All right, you're good.
Where
You
we
do
at?
the next one. You're at 90 seconds.
Okay, this next one is Scorpion Butch Tea Peppers and Carolina Reaper.
Kicked a pin already.
He's got the hiccups, folks. There he goes.
I'll work through it.
So, how many nuts do you think you could smash with your ass?
0.
Yeah.
0.
He smashes them every night.
At least like 4 or 5. Thick walnuts.
Did you
Bust
say
a nut.
smashing or mashing?
Mash. Yeah, take a hash rip. It'll be good.
Buster, huh?
Like, was he just sitting on him, or?
He's smashing his ass.
He was smashing his ass on him, yeah.
Puts force into it. Yokozuna style.
Okay,
You're starting to turn red.
I bet.
Was that last one? How was that?
About the same as the first one, really.
Yeah.
Like, once you get into the spectrum of heat that these things are packing, it's not, like, incrementally, it just doesn't
Right.
make much of a difference.
It doesn't start to get worse and shit.
I'm getting a phone call. I guess I should answer. Or no, I'll just text.
Just a second, I've got to eat some more hot nuts.
Where are we at on the timer?
We are at 3 minutes total. So
Okay.
you've got, let's see, a minute left. Or no, you can go.
Cool. Yeah, 3 minutes, 180 seconds, right?
Yeah.
That was Carolina Reaper, chocolate Bootla, and Carolina Reaper again. I don't know why they said that
The
twice.
chocolate patula. Those are vicious. Those are nasty.
I kind of like the flavor of it.
Yeah,
though,
the
like,
flavors are good. But the
It's a little
heat
smokier
wise.
than the first two.
Heat wise.
I'm gonna be sweating here in a minute real hard, so
How many nuts could you smash, Mac?
All of them?
All the nuts.
Every one of them.
The hot food challenges. I mean, I love hot food, but it's just not something I think I would subject myself to.
You don't want to do hot sauce challenges
No.
for the channel?
Boof
No.
it.
Maybe. What?
Maybe to boofing it?
Boof
Yeah.
it.
You said maybe to boof it. You heard that, right?
Yeah. I mean,
He's
I
gotta
think
boof
that
it.
should be the challenge, is we just take some pepper extract and rub it right around our pucker ring.
At the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Just watch everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get hemorrhoid rings.
Oh, it'd be so
I
painful.
think it would burn on any
OD
part of the
on
body,
ED
though.
pills
Right?
or eat
Yeah,
hot
oh, yeah.
salty nuts?
Both.
Both. Both. Why
That's-
not?
That's tonight's episode.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here tonight. What should
if
we
this
move on to?
changes your vision to blue?
All right, you're good for the next one. What's the next one?
It is Carolina Reaper, 7-pot Douglas, 7-pot Brain Strain, and Carolina Reaper. Oh, so Carolina Reaper peppers and Carolina Reaper powder are two different things to them, apparently.
Let me stop and reset this.
Just the
How many
last one.
you got? You ground the last
one's
one?
next. Yep.
He's gonna do it, guys.
Is there only one nut of each of them?
The rest have had a couple in them, but the
Right.
last one definitely only has one.
Word.
I think he's gonna do it.
This
How
is
long-
coming out of me now?
How long do you have to wait after you eat the last one?
2 days.
Right. You have to do a cleanse. At least 5 minutes after eating the final death nut before drinking or eating anything else to succeed in the challenge.
Okay.
Woo!
I think you got this.
Here's to shit and blood, man.
Yeah. I think you wouldn't have made it past the first.
Maybe. Can we cover it in pudding?
No. No, that defeats the purpose of the challenge.
What if it's spicy pudding?
Spicy pudding's okay.
It's the kind that puts you to sleep.
Well, I think this is a good segue to talk into people, or Little Xan,
Oh.
and his fucking flaming hot Cheetos overdose. You think that's bullshit?
I hope.
You
I don't think it is, because those
I've
things
heard
are
they're
like,
bad for you.
aren't they really acidic? Your
Yeah.
body can get overly acidic and you get sick.
Well, this isn't the first time we've heard of somebody going to the hospital over flaming hot Cheetos.
Well, especially
Alright, you
if
can
you're
go.
full of non-prescription Xanax and no water.
Last one, ladies and gentlemen.
This one is Pepper X, Carolina Reaper, Moruga Scorpion, and Reaper Powder.
Raper powder.
Raper powder?
Bill Cosby powder.
So I'll start after you swallow.
That's all of it.
Alright, you're good. You got 5 minutes. Alright, guys, let's talk about this. Flaming hot Cheetos.
Wait a second.
You connected to the same stream, right?
Well, it didn't give me an option. It just said new stream.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it didn't have an option for scheduled.
Ooh. Ooh, new streams. Sweet streams are made of these.
We know. We know video died. Alright, guys, he's got like a couple more minutes.
Are we back on?
Yes.
Yeah, we're back on.
Woo!
We never left.
We
I'm
never.
leaking
Yeah.
hard. That did it.
Do you have the desire to drink water, or is it like a...
Typically, in my experience, water doesn't help.
No.
So.
Milk doesn't even really help as much
Nah,
as they say it
liquid's
does.
not really the greatest. Like, normally in a situation like this, I would, like, eat bread, like a tortilla or something.
What about ice cream?
God, I just felt sweat drip off my ear.
Ugh.
I'm sweating hard. Ice cream. I'll always eat ice cream.
Yeah, just shove it in there and just let it melt.
Oh. Yeah, you're only at 2 minutes, so.
I mean, I'll make it. I was just, I don't like being this sweaty. It feels gross.
Yeah, I understand that. I wouldn't have done it, personally.
Especially down here in this basement.
Yeah.
It already gets hot down here.
Well, that's how we like to keep it, is steamy down here.
Well, this way
with
I
the
can
lock
blame
on?
the nuts and not just my being a fat slob.
Oh.
Hey, Mac,
Yeah.
don't fucking do that again.
Yeah.
Alright,
Son of a bitch.
for reals. Don't fucking do it again. So anyways, guys, where were we?
Lil Xan.
Oh, yeah, Lil Xan. So, this guy, he concerned his fans when he fucking posted a picture on his Instagram in the back of an ambulance. First of all, that's fucking ridiculous. Instagramming in the back of an ambulance.
I mean,
Ambulance.
compared to anything else I've seen, it feels pretty expected at this point.
Yeah, I'm not. Look at him.
What was the one? It was even a couple years back where the chick posted like some kind of. It was an Instagram or a tweet from like the Holocaust Memorial, like good vibes or whatever.
Yeah.
Some kind of just tasteless nonsense.
Just horribly
There's
tasteless.
people that do it at funeral, like wakes, open casket wakes. They take a selfie with the dead
Fuck
person.
yeah.
That's I think that's in the spirit of a wake though. Like
Being woke.
My
Getting
buddy
rowdy.
posted a fucked up selfie the other day from the Anne Frank Museum. Yeah.
People
Does
do
he
it-
hide
My
in the closet?
my European counterpart, the European Dugware.
They do it at the 9/11 memorial too.
Yeah.
all right.
Selfie at 9/11, y'all.
I just totally wiped my eyes with.
Nut hands.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So
That's
he
how you get
says,
pink eye.
yeah, I went to the hospital today. I just want to let everybody know that I was in the hospital, not due to any drugs. All drug addicts say that. But I guess I ate too many hot Cheetos and it ripped, laughs, something in my stomach open a little bit and I puked a little blood. So we are good.
We good.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have added the R because that's not what he said.
Mm.
Is this Little Xan's hospital or is it his apartment? Oh, Light Up the Sky by Prodigy. So yeah, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, one hell of a drug.
How are we doing on time?
You would you're
7
seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good.
Shit, I
Ladies
don't
and
even know
gentlemen.
what I should ingest now.
He completed the Spicy Nut Challenge.
Death nut.
Death Nut.
Make it sound more intense.
Ah, yes. That's real smart.
Yeah. That's
Always
what
carrying
Lil Xan should have
drums.
done, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of spicy Cheetos in the first place.
Whew.
You were asked, do you get turned on by that kind of heat?
No.
No,
it's
Ryan,
not
our
arousing
producer's
whatsoever.
having
I
difficulties.
don't know about that. Do people do that?
I don't know.
Did you see ridiculously spicy foods?
You
So
might end
while
up getting
we're
erectile
talking?
dysfunction from that. I think we lost our chat stream, huh?
I think so.
You son of a bitch, Mac. You're pulling a mic. Stop pulling a mic. Mike's our other producer. You look like you're hurting, dude.
This is probably the toughest one I've ever done. That was tough.
You're a champion.
Do you want a Mountain Dew Ice, Jerry? Do you need a trash can to vomit in?
No, not yet.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for him. Give it up for this fucking fantastic being.
Oof.
He done good. Mark Hansen. How you doing, Mark? Adam Slate in the house. Corey Peeler. Johnny Lubner. We've got Kevin Pollock. Kevin Weather the Weather Pollock. Jesse Serena in the house. Welcome, guys. Anyways, that's impressive. I just, I'm worried that you're going to end up in the back of an ambulance, posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
Cody just
But-
watching him.
Dude,
Just the fear in your eyes.
holy shit.
Just pulling the sweat. If you need to take a minute and go get some fresh air, you
I'm
can.
taking a minute right now for sure.
Almost seems like you're hallucinating.
It makes you high.
Like, this is that stage in Shrooms, like, hour 6 or so.
Yeah.
You start breathing a little heavy for like an hour.
Somebody said, or Corey says she bet you pukes at the end, by the end.
You know what? Throw up at the camera. We want it to be 3D-ish.
No, he actually didn't, I promise.
No
Mac
puking.
Mac forgot to
Move the mouse.
move the mouse, and our stream doesn't like that. It takes it as inactive. So when that happens, he fucks everything up!
It looks like the camera's not picking up how sweaty and disgusting.
No,
I am.
it's not. You
Which
can
is tight.
Get up in there if you want.
Oh no, that's good.
He wants to hide it, the sweatiness.
Ugh.
Do you think we're going to lose Lil Xan by the end of the year?
God, I hope so.
I mean, I know he's on the Deadpool.
What, Flamin' Hot Mix is going to take him out? He's going to get a Funyun mixed with the Cheeto.
Yeah.
He's going to kill him.
I'm going to kill you. Get our website up real quick so we can do that when it's time. Who wants to talk about what next?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you can pick one if you want.
Yeah, somebody else definitely pick one. Readings.
Let's talk about the Brooklyn man throwing 4-year-old brother off 7th floor roof to see if God could protect him. Let's talk about God.
exactly what he said there, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. A Brooklyn man threw his 4-year-old brother off the 7th floor roof on their apartment to see if God could protect him. This gentleman suffers from schizophrenia, and I guess that's an excuse.
Spoiler alert, he didn't.
No, I think he did.
20-year-old
20-year-old Sean Smith allegedly took his younger brother, Shimron, from his bed around 2:30 a.m.
Shenron?
Shimron Smith.
Rimshon.
I like that jacket there on the in the ad.
Yeah.
It's like members only kept going. I mean, the actual members only did keep going.
Here is the spoiler of the story.
Yeah, God didn't.
God didn't save
No,
this
God
kid.
did not save the
No,
kid.
God did not protect
God
the
was
kid.
busy shopping jackets.
Yep.
He had a steak
Yeah.
knife
From
on him,
Duality?
too.
Is that what that says? Drewality? Dresslity?
I can't read.
Dress Lily.
I think it might be a
Dribble.
branch of Zulily. They do like it's.
Yeah, Dress Lily.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's buy some heels.
Zulily's a purchasing site, right?
Yeah.
We can get some free points, guys. Halloween. Anyways, yeah, this is just a fucked up story. I feel bad for the family. I feel bad for anybody below. The gentleman had stopped taking, according to his mother, Frith. Sean had spent the evening before in a manic mood, laughing.
So yeah, that was a fucking bomb going off in my stomach for sure.
Just wait until the dump you take later.
Oh,
It's gonna be spicy.
I'd buy Frank's Red Hot by like
Yeah, I
the
started
gallon
it.
jug.
This is the new one?
It's like I'm a bit of
I
a
don't know
hot
why
sauce
it's doing
freak.
that.
Ooh.
Facebook can't handle our shit.
Do you boof the red hot?
We're gonna have to edit all this shit together. Sorry, guys.
He's not. He's
Hey,
lying.
fuck you!
Fuck you. Son of a bitch.
I hate your face.
Did we lose audio though?
Ah, we lose everything.
I don't know.
When Doug's around. You're not my real dad, Doug. Hey,
God damn it! Zucker Christ!
You fucking flagged again, bitch.
Yeah, Zucker Christ is dropping us.
Sounds like we're back.
We are, but Zucker Christ. Fucking Zucker Christ. Ah! We're trying to talk about throwing kids off of fucking
Roofs.
ceilings.
Yeah, roofs. 7th floor.
Did you put it on continuous broadcasting?
Yes.
It's a good question to ask.
The
think
receipt is
I
so
did.
aggressive, Doug. I'm kind of aroused.
I know. It's good, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm pretty
powerful.
sure I put it on continuous.
Go fucking hit him, man.
You mean you're pretty fucking sure?
I'm
You're
pretty,
pretty
sure.
sure?
I know I did when I restarted it the last time. I think I did when I did it this time. I did it in a haste. I'm almost positive.
Don't mind if I do. This is some nectar bee.
I'm gonna go with one more time on this one.
How you feeling, Andy?
I'm doing a lot better than I was even a minute and a half ago.
Starting to look pale again.
Right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it.
Pretty sure means no. No, we didn't cut you off because we were talking about crazy people. This guy just was a special kind of crazy man.
I
He's
was
religious.
I bet the little shit couldn't stop talking. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, mental problems in religion are scary. Like put together.
yeah.
So what happened to the creep? Which creep? Which creep? The creep who threw the shit off the window?
The creep that
Little
ate all the
Zan?
spicy peanuts.
Lil Xan's good. The creep who ate the nuts is good. Good lord, that's a lot of meat.
Meat.
What are you talking about? Alright, back to work. Love you, boys. We love you, Blue. We love you.
I
Yeah.
met that person?
Blue?
Yeah.
Maybe.
See their name a lot.
Blue's good people.
Yep.
Sean had been hospitalized for 3 weeks after a mental health episode back in July. He's been having a lot of them lately, it seems. Importance to taking your medication, you know.
Where did this take place?
Brooklyn. Of course.
Okay.
Looks like chat's working again.
Nice. Yeah, it's sad. Sad shit.
I bet that kid was misbehaving though.
All sleeping and shit. How dare
That's
you?
probably right, Ryan. He says you were not using inclusive enough language, so they were giving you interweb goblins. Interweb goblins. Ah,
Hashtag.
Andrew, you're looking like you're having a rough time.
It's coming back to my stomach in waves.
Oh shit.
Did you eat anything earlier?
I had a smoothie.
Oh, this is a wild ride.
Hopefully we have toilet paper in the bathroom.
Yeah, that might come up. We're down.
Oh man, I gotta give it to him, man. That's pretty champ. I wouldn't have fucking done it.
What, shitting in your bathroom without toilet paper?
Yeah, or just look, he's sweating, man. It's coming in waves. Now you know how Indian people feel. Dots, not feathers.
Woo!
That's not feathers.
Because they eat spicy shit.
Cody.
Oh, she says she feels bad for Cody. Corey does. Because you gotta sit here and watch
Oh, when I
this.
start ripping ass.
Joe Coke, aren't you supposed to be at Ozzy Osbourne?
Woo!
Is
Don't
that
feel
fan
bad
on,
because I'm
man?
enjoying this very much.
Yeah, it's on.
You can turn it up if you need to.
I just need to meditate for a second.
Ride the wave.
Oh my god.
Joe Coke is watching us on the shitter at Tony Roma's.
Woo!
Watch.
That's my favorite place in the world, man.
We're proud of you. We're proud of you. Oh, fuck, man. Don't go throwing your brothers off of roofs.
Or do.
Yeah.
It's up to God.
Yep. Depending on what their
Oh,
standing
hell.
is with God.
I've been wiping my hands on my forehead and the forehead sweat just got in my eyes.
Oh, no.
It's all part of the experience, ladies and gentlemen.
Where did you get these nuts? Online? Or?
Yeah.
Where'd you get these nuts?
These nuts! Got him!
Did you just snort?
I did, dude. I'm enjoying this.
Yo, where is the bathroom? I'm gonna, at minimum, go wash my hands and face.
So if you go, you want to show him?
Yeah. Here.
Man's probably having trouble.
This
Ladies
is-
and gentlemen, I'll be back.
This is one of those occasions where suffering is funny.
Right.
Yes.
So a North Carolina woman lived with mom's decomposing body for months to see the stages of death.
You know,
This lady. She looks like the kind of lady who would live with her dead mom's corpse.
Oh, that was her excuse?
Yeah.
To see the stages of...
Yeah, she was curious about the stages of death and decomposing.
my medical textbooks don't cover it.
That's an excuse, but I think she's just lazy, you know?
Hoarder.
She's like, I don't want to deal with it.
I don't want to get rid of her.
Yeah, she could be a hoarder. Is that included in the story?
She looks like a
she's
hoarder.
not, but she has been arrested. They say that the body had been in the home for 7 months.
Damn. Jesus.
And she's been living there?
Yeah, with
How do you
the
not
dead,
get the plague?
with the dying body.
How does that work?
And it wasn't like in a fridge or kept cold?
No.
She doesn't order pizza, I guess, because her neighbors must have fucking smelt it.
Yeah, you had to have, you would think. I think it was a bad idea. Make sure he doesn't puke. Yeah, that would burn so bad. That would burn so bad. Are you eating it, Tony Romas?
Hopefully he's not eating from the toilet.
Ah. Poor
It's
guy.
cheapest thing on the menu.
We might want to close that window.
Why? Can you hear out there? Can you hear the fucking children playing basketball?
I
Like
can.
fucking youths? Go fucking scream at them. Tell them to stop living life, Mac.
Hearing all kinds of stuff out there.
Ow. Whoa! Oh, there she goes. Is that better? Is it more quieter? Mackenzie?
Yeah?
Cool.
McKenna?
McKenna.
Dougie!
I'm coming.
Butt crack is right in my face. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Ah! They dump ribs in the dumpster after they sit. Still good. Oh, at Tony Roma's? True. Troy Deaton in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I hope he's okay in there.
Do you want me to go check on him?
If you want.
I kind of don't want to. I'm
What if he's
afraid.
just gone?
I have to say,
He is a beard.
if you were to die, I'd probably let you just sit there and decompose too, but that's because I just don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
Probably do some shit to your body.
That's encouraged. That's in the will. You have to. If you want my fortune, you got to do shit to my dead body.
Isn't it a thing
So microwaves.
for old people to lose their sense of smell because of their medication or something?
Maybe.
Probably.
That might be a factor in this story.
She looks crazy.
She does. She kind of looks like you remember that episode of SpongeBob where they're selling chocolate door to door? She looks like the lady. Mah!
That bone, it looked kind of
Yeah.
like a turd thing.
Yeah.
With a skull on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her. It's the real life lady.
Dropping some of the hobo truths. What's funny is if you click up next on my thing, it says dabbing with the homeless. So they. Oh, I think I hear him puking.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy's puking, guys.
What a champion!
Hashtag pray for Andy.
Hashtag thoughts and prayers for Andy.
Hashtag too spicy.
I bet it hurts really bad coming up.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Sounds awful.
Was that him that we just heard?
It had to have been.
Is he crying in there?
Maybe it's just oddly pitched shitting.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, poor Andrew, guys.
I heard a.
All right, he'll be back sometime, maybe.
So what happened was, he did a few things right. Like he got the Tums and he got all this stuff. We didn't eat before, right?
No, he didn't.
That's what he went wrong.
He had a
That's what all
slushy.
this
He had
went
a
down.
smoothie.
Smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you just don't talk about
So,
not eating.
Ian, he ate. He did the Death Nut Challenge, where he ate 5 different stages of spicy nuts in a row, and they had a lot of shit on them. Yeah. Spicy smoothie and beer. Oh, and the nut juice. It does burn in hell. That's true. It's fucking true. This poor guy, we can hear him. I'm curious if the boom mics are picking it up at all.
It might be. I don't know.
You guys should get like an action cam where you can like get it and like run out and
Well, the last time we tried to do that, one of our friends got sexually assaulted in a bathroom in Wyoming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In a sperm outfit.
Yeah. The Juggernaut.
Did that actually happen? That was way too quick.
No, that really happened.
It really happened.
Mhm.
It really did. In a fucking dive bar in Wyoming.
Yeah. That's why we don't want to go back there. Ever.
It should
The
be
Juggernaut. The life we live, you guys.
2018.
horror comedy called Juggernaut.
I got your spicy nuts right here.
Did you find him in the dumpster at Tony Romo's?
But it was bad. He was our roast master. The guy was our roast master on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Was
he-
in the sperm outfit.
He still had it in his car, and he was like, "Oh, I'll wear it." I'm like, "Oh, you brought it?" He's like, "Well, I never took it out." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, it had
Puke
and sauce and
probably sperm, because that's the perfect like cover, right? You jerk off into the sperm costume.
Hey!
you have a different color to you now.
Welcome back.
So for the sake of disclosure, I went ahead and just forced myself to throw up.
Oh, we heard.
Yeah.
That was
Did
awesome.
it come on the mics?
I think I
We
got it.
we came
Yeah.
on. The
I bet
mics.
you, yeah, I'm pretty vocal when it comes to coughing or vomiting.
Me too.
But man, I just didn't want to deal with that in my stomach for the rest of the night.
No.
Like I just wanted to get back on here and be
It's
cool.
okay to admit it made you puke.
I'm not embarrassed. I don't know.
It's just, ouch. How was it coming up?
Not a big deal at all.
Not a whole lot of blood in there.
No, none at all.
Minimal.
A whole bunch, like you could see all the pink fucking Tums, like it was like
Oh.
Tums foam mostly.
How many Tums did you eat?
3.
Oh, okay.
But now that I've thrown them all up, here comes number 4.
Oh man, it's fucking hilarious. So what you missed is that a woman lived with her mom's decomposing body for 7 months to watch the stages of death.
Why doesn't she just watch that Fox video? The decomposing fox that's like on that 9 Inch Nails video.
Oh yeah.
Like,
She doesn't know how to work the YouTubes.
I don't think she internets.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it.
I don't
Is that the
think
woman or the dead woman?
This is the woman who was living with the dead woman.
Okay.
This is 69-year-old Donna Sue Hudgkins.
Donna Sue.
Maybe she hated her mother.
Did she kill her?
They didn't
She was
say.
93. I think anything could have done the trick at that point.
7 months is a good time to get rid of evidence, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. You have to be a special kind of crazy to watch a body decompose for 7 fucking months.
Do you think she just sat there and watched it nonstop? She's like, oh, my stories are on.
I bet
Mom,
she
do
didn't even
something.
take pictures, that bitch.
Mom, do something.
Come back to life.
Dinner's ready.
Just kidnapping paper boys, putting them in the basement.
She might have killed it.
I believe it.
How
She
old
looks
was
like
the lady that did it? Not the mom. But
Donna Sue Hutchins?
yeah.
She was 69.
Yeah, and the mom, yeah, 93.
Donna Sue.
Donna Sue!
Time for you to go, Ma.
She hit her with like a cast iron.
Sponked her with the broom.
They don't say what the mother's name was. I'm
Dead?
disappointed in that. Oh, Nellie Mays. Nellie May.
Whoa, Nelly!
It was a badly decomposed body upon the time the cops got there.
I wonder if
Seven-
she wore a fucking Band-Aid under her eye.
7 months in
Nelly
fucking
joke.
North Carolina heat. No, I got the Nelly joke. I dig that.
Oh, I didn't know it was North Carolina.
Yeah.
Home of Peter Pablo himself.
Petey Pablo, huh?
I'm like, man, you can tell if somebody's 30 or not by if you make a joke about spinning your shirt around your head like a helicopter when they mention North Carolina. Maybe you don't remember that
I
song.
don't. I think I do. Petey Pablo.
That was like his
Yeah.
first hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Take your shirt off, spin it around your head. Fucking.
And then Nelly. You dropped 2 references in a row. Like that.
Well, because I went to high school in Missouri, so yeah, Nelly was a big time part of the experience.
Speaking of Missouri, Missouri has lost track of 1,300 sex offenders.
I bet it.
Some of them very dangerous sex offenders. Yeah, they don't know the whereabouts of almost
Like they were on
1,300 of them.
paperwork and parole and stuff, and they just,
They don't know where they're at, yeah.
huh?
All at the same time? Like they
Right?
all
That's
up
weird.
together and vanish?
You'd think they just tag them, you know?
Was there like
Chip
a
'em.
fucking
You chip 'em.
reverse rapture?
I'm looking.
Reverse rapture.
A bunch of chomos disappeared. Or it's Chimo now.
I don't think people would even really
Yeah,
disagree
Chimo.
with that action as to if you chip pedophiles, you know?
There's 16,000 of them in Missouri.
It's a lot.
It's half the population.
That's it.
So basically, they haven't kept up on the registration of 1,259. 1,250 sex offenders. Some of them very, very dangerous.
Probably budget issues. They need that legal weed. That's like my answer to any problem that any state has. I'm like, stop looking down your noses at weed and you'll have that money. Dummy.
Never understood the process with like pedophiles and shit. Like, are there repeat offenders? Like, do they do it once, go to prison, then come out and do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely a habitual. It's like,
There are people who do it habitually. Yes.
because yeah, the like people are trying. They're trying to like. When I say they, there's like, apparently like, pedophile advocate groups, I guess,
Yeah.
that are trying to like make it like a
Sexual
recognized
orientation.
thing that like is not shamed upon,
Preference.
and it's like it's not gonna happen.
Oh, I hope not.
Doug's a part of like 3 of those groups.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, see, the thing is I am,
He's just a
these aren't just
watchdog
like
word.
child molesters, these are just full-blown sex offenders.
So
And
it could be rapists.
I've offended everybody I've had sex with.
Except for Josh.
Yeah, you
He's
can never
cool with
offend me,
it.
big boy.
That's why he's still with him.
Yeah.
But that's, I don't know. I find that these people do need to be watched a lot heavier. It is a repeat thing. You know, once they say what once a children, always a children, right?
What?
Isn't that what they say?
I don't know. Well, you hear that at your meetings?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen the thing where they're like trying to simulate. You laughing at my cough? Oh, it's rough. This is why I can't smoke weed anytime I'm recording usually. It's because we'll have to cut so many takes for me just being like, that did you ever watch any of that cartoon that me and Mitch and Jesse made? Full Denim Pride?
Mm-hmm.
There's an episode where the whole time you can just hear me like coughing and like trying to clear my throat and shit. I'm like,
Oh, no.
it's real bad.
Real bad.
It's bad. Okay.
We were talking about sex offenders.
And here you are one, yes.
I'm not convicted.
I have offensive
Allegedly.
sex.
It's all accusations. Accusations. I've got good lawyers. I don't know. I think there should be... What's the repercussion going to be for this? You know, they found it in a state audit. They found that their compliance for registration is real low, where there's states like South Dakota who have like a 99% rate of compliance. But they don't have as many sex offenders, it looks like.
Kids that are real ugly.
That's the fat kid state.
Oh, they're too dumb to say anything.
Man, I don't know. Missouri's got some issues, that's for sure. There's like an active majority part of the population that just like actively fights any kind of progress that place could make socially.
Yeah.
At least where I live. Like there's a whole committee that kind of ran the city. Kind of similar to how any city works. There's like 5 or 6 rich people that call a lot of the shots. And yeah, they just basically tried to make like, oh, let's make this place like it's the golden 30s again or something, and like put like street lamps down Main Street and shit, and just tried to make it real old-timey, and like, what a fucking waste of time.
And money.
Right? And meanwhile, actively fight anything cool from happening. Like, oh, you guys want this or this? Nah.
Nope, not allowed.
Not allowed is not allowed.
I
That's
bet
what-
they're part of this. Unregistered sex offenders.
That's one of the things about Fort Collins I like, though, is like, seems like the people that are running things around here kind of have a progressive viewpoint.
I thought that was going way in the way direction.
They don't make you register when you have offensive sex.
Very good. Where'd you think it was going?
The last thing you said was like something about pedophiles, and you're like, that's what I like about Fort Collins.
All the pedophiles.
All the pedophiles.
I can feel safe amongst my people.
You just go out and shoot a bunch of people, and one of them's gonna be a pedo.
Guys have potlucks in your community.
Yeah, well, there's whole communities in Florida of sex offenders. Like, they have whole
I'm not
communities.
at all shocked by that information.
Yeah.
It's where they ship them.
They live under a bridge.
We should put them in a trailer park and let the tornadoes hit them.
They're actually nice, like, gated communities.
Nicer than our house.
I mean, of course, they have the sex offender
Wait.
trailer parks, yeah.
Are they keeping things out or in? Like, are there a bunch of kids locked behind that gate?
Yes.
No, the kids live in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
The chomas.
If they're lucky, they get behind the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there should be probably some sort of repercussion. There are it's a felony to not register or to not update your information. And they said that very few, less than 10% of the unaccounted for, had active warrants issued for their arrest.
Mm.
That's kind of fucked. Yeah. 1,259 of 16,000. Missouri needs to settle down on their fucking.
Offensive.
That's all there is to do there.
They got dumb kids there.
How many sex offenders are in Colorado?
just gonna put a picture of Doug up. Just one.
Do they say?
It's for touching himself.
I'm probably gonna get flagged for.
Oh man, there's been so many times I've wanted to search shit and been for like one time I was wanting to write a joke about how many states it's still legal to commit bestiality.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it's a thing. You still you can still go to states and fuck animals.
It's only illegal in like
A few
12
states, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I had a joke in mind. I just needed to plug that number in, and I was like, can't have it on my Google history. I'm sorry.
Do it at the library, like a good Christian.
Because there's private tabs, but yeah, like those
Incognito.
yeah,
It doesn't say how many there are.
like those aren't still red.
That
like,
dude's a pederast,
This
though.
guy is. This is Miguel Robles Martinez.
Sexually violent predator.
Out of the
Norman
corner.
Lee Campbell Tony.
Have you seen this offender? So these guys are on the loose.
Donald Ray
Where's
Betts.
Yoder?
Can you imagine seeing one of the comics?
Like
Your
Patrick S.
landlord or
Welsh.
Huh?
They couldn't even
Or
get
like
a
your
picture of that
landlord.
guy. They
Yeah.
convicted him of a crime, and
Sidney
they don't have
Heron.
a photo.
Right.
What the fuck?
I agree.
Gross.
Who's
Yeah.
number one on the most wanted list? And
We'll
what
find
for?
out. They won't tell you how many there are in Colorado.
Trying to keep it on the DL.
No pederast here.
Only
Just
like
legal
70%.
Just come buy weed and don't worry about your kids getting fucked.
Look at number 2, dude.
Grandpappy.
Yikes.
I'm saving this.
Oh God.
Probably shouldn't. Right under meme collection offensive.
He looks that dude looks like his name might be racism.
I know that guy.
I'm gonna put this in the chat room, guys. This is all sexually violent predators, the top 100 wanted ones
Oh God.
in Colorado.
That guy's my bartender.
Circulate it. If you know anybody on there, sometimes they offer rewards.
Tell him to run.
Yeah. Tell them to run, because our show reaches everybody.
Number 2 is my dad.
Teddy Mark Long. That's Teddy Mark Long. Do you know about Teddy? Teddy Mark?
Good Road.
Meth.
Go down.
Joseph Troy Good Road.
I think I actually do know that guy.
Go down. That guy's got number 4 is like a headshot.
Right?
That's his headshot from Menudo.
Yeah.
A lot of tweakers on here.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Doug, you look just like number 14.
Michael T. Hatchett.
Whoa, look at that hair.
Oh,
17,
Jordan
flat
dude.
top
Charles
babe.
Chestnut.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
But seriously, do go looking through there. They've arrested Donald Rogan.
Oh, they got Donnie.
Josh, you're getting fidgety. Are you nervous? You're on?
I'm a little
there's a
lower
lady.
on the list. What did she do? That
Aggravated
can't be that
incest.
Ooh.
bad. Whoa. What does that mean?
Is she hot?
Yeah, kinda. I'd let
Dr.
her.
Phil.
Is she hot?
That's
She wasn't not hot.
Oh, whoa, 29, dude.
Whoa.
fuck. Is that one of those cavemen from the Geico commercials?
Yeah.
Fell on hard times.
Good lord.
Sexual assault on a child.
Aw. That poor child having to see them eyebrows.
Well, to be fair, before that guy was frozen, he lived in an era where most humanity didn't live past childhood.
This
Whoa.
guy.
Look at Encino, man.
Sorry, guys, we're being distracted by the sex offenders here in Colorado.
They're really
Man,
sexy.
it'd be great
Wait,
if they
wait,
had
wait.
an image of these people. that
Sex
we're
assault, child
roasting.
pattern of abuse.
What's that guy's name?
Christopher Elliott Bowen.
I'm not gonna say anything. It looks like someone I know.
He looks like he's gonna play the
Does he
bad
look like
guy
somebody
in the
we
next
both know?
Spider-Man movie.
No.
Okay. Then you can say it. This guy.
Is it that guy you saw right before you fell asleep?
Marvin Gene Wilson.
Is that oh, never mind.
Sorry,
as soon
guys.
as the image went away, I lost my joke.
Wait, 45 looks like one of those filters when you like they go together, you know?
Where you get
Where
mirrored?
they split you in half and it's like,
Yeah.
you see it?
It almost reminds
I
me
do.
of that thing that was going around where like they were like, this is what it would be like if a human evolved to survive car crashes. And he was just like this weird vile.
Ooh,
like,
54.
thumb-headed-
Yeah, 54 is looking awesome.
Wait, that looks like Dave Attell, 54.
You guys should look through these in the chat room.
58 looks like a real pedo.
Jonathan Dean Smith, yeah.
Oh yeah, he doesn't
Rape
even
and
look
sodomy.
ashamed. Some of these people have a look of guilt or shame on their faces. This guy's got a smirk.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah.
It's about time.
The camera guy, you got a hot kid.
This guy looks like he's posing.
He's giving a look. Look at that.
Yeah.
Dude, that one does too. What the fuck?
This one?
Yeah.
Tate Lorenzo Dixon.
Tate Dixon. Whoa, look at the wonky eye on that guy. Holy shit. 65. Look at that.
Froilan.
67.
Oh jeez.
We're almost done, guys, we promise. If you're still watching.
Then we gotta go backwards.
Kenneth Edward Bennett.
If he's got a neck tattoo, I'm gonna lick it.
Look at 80.
Oh.
Michael Doane Kessler. 2nd-degree sex assault, sexual assault on a child.
That
He fell on
hair.
hard times after he got kicked out of Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Whoa, dude. These people look like cartoon characters.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
This guy. Anthony James Marino.
Wait, go up one. I gotta see this dude's name.
This guy.
Avner Tiscar. How many syllables is that motherfucking name?
Tiscara Nokabalos.
That's
Go
a few
down.
too
No
many
balls.
Go down for a sec. 88.
Thomas Warren Woodridge.
We fucking have totally run into that guy around Hody's.
He does look familiar. I spent a lot of
Yeah.
time at Odie's. That dude does look familiar.
Yep.
Well, next time let's
I don't know
fucking
who that came from.
throw him through a window or something.
Tell Spanky fuck him and his mustache.
Are these people who are like wanted?
Yeah.
Yes.
These are warrants.
Yeah. Skip Dale.
Oh, it's Joe. It's Guy. It's Guy. It's got to be Guy. Jimmy Barella. Anyways, we'll finish up here. Whoa. Keen Christopher Cossack.
I hope one of those eyes is fake.
Larimer County. This guy. It's one guy. Star Newland Freeman.
That's one person?
Yeah.
Huh.
He looks Asian when he has a mustache.
Looks like Cheech Marin hit some hard times.
Leon Michael Clough.
That guy's got a
Fucking
face like a catcher.
Derek
man.
Bobo.
stone face.
Bobo.
Jesus.
All right, we're done looking at the
Bill
sex
Nye.
offenders.
All right.
Don't be a sex offender
Or you're gonna get roasted on this podcast.
is what the moral of the story is. They sell those papers full of mugshots here at the corner store. They do in Portland, yeah. Called Busted. They all have 3 names, you're right. Absolutely correct. Fuck, so quit losing track of your sex offenders.
Keep them close.
Right.
I mean, that's real important, guys. You should keep track of your... Whoa.
Oh,
Track of your sex offenders.
you'd have to process your anger
Good
there.
thing we stopped at 100 because Josh was 101.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fucking sweating like Andrew over here.
Yep, definitely.
You're lucky that you're number 102.
Yeah, I try to keep it 100 though.
You guys want to talk about Lindsay Lohan?
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about Lindsay Lohan
Yeah, I
for
want
sure.
to know more about this.
That's some beer Mitch left here.
Cool. Fair game as fuck, man.
Yeah. So, Lindsay Lohan got caught up this week speaking in Middle Eastern accent and trying to kidnap homeless kids. and she got punched in the face. This was in Russia. All of a sudden, she's like, remember when Madonna went British?
Yeah, when she married Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fucking gross, dude. What the fuck is that?
What, that?
When people steal accents and shit.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
And Lindsay Lohan. She's losing her shit.
She's just high as shit. She doesn't know she's doing a voice.
Man, I really want to see her come out on top of it, though. I want her to pull a Robert Downey Jr. and not a Charlie Sheen.
She's gonna get an Emmy.
So I guess what happened is she approached a family that was sleeping on the street. She had to wake them up with her shitty Arabic accent. Offered to buy them a hotel room. They said no. She then asked the mother if she could take her children to her own hotel room for the night, and the mother said no. But she didn't take kindly to that and soon became belligerent. She began speaking in a Middle Eastern accent and accused the woman of human trafficking and mocked the family by saying, "Don't fuck with Pakistan."
What is she on? I want some.
She reportedly encouraged the children to run off with her. Says eventually the family got up and walked away. When Lohan attempted to grab one of the children by the hand, the mother turned around and punched her in the face.
So what child actors have turned out okay? Natalie Portman.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably. I mean,
Josh Brolin.
yeah, Josh Brolin.
We're gonna watch this.
Yeah, that comes.
Sounds kind of rapey. Does she need to be on that 100
God,
list?
her voice is terrible now. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Sounds like Doug.
Did they cut this out? Can't
Yeah,
hear.
the audio seems to have just stopped.
Fuck you, Lindsay Lohan.
I'm Team Lindsay though, so.
Is this
for
guy
the
smoking
official record?
a pipe?
Yeah, I don't want bad things to happen.
I don't
to
support
her.
this behavior, but I would like to see her come out on top of it.
I don't know how you come back from what she's done though.
I fucking loved the movie Mean Girls. Like, I saw that in theaters twice. There's like very few movies I've done that with. Now, in fairness, I was drinking a whole lot at the time.
Guy was smoking a pipe of some sort. He was hitting some crocodile or something.
This is
Some crocodile.
Yeah. You know about crocodile? She'll fuck you up.
Make your skin fall off.
Mm.
Not in a good way.
No, kills you pretty quickly.
I want to see her get hit.
I do too.
Have you seen that? That little short film on YouTube. I think it's called like the Russian sleep trials or some shit.
Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
yeah. It's based on just like a creepypasta where they,
It was a real thing. It's based on a real thing.
oh, then I might be thinking of something
Mhm.
different.
I know what you're talking about.
Where they killed themselves?
No, it was like during World War II. Russia like had enemies of the state. They had 5 of them, and they put them in this chamber, and they put gas in the chamber, and that made them like stay awake all the time.
Yeah.
And it was for like 30 days, I think.
And didn't they like give him meth and shit?
No, they just gave them enough food and shit to survive.
They pumped some kind of gas into the chamber that was some kind of stimulant and it
Yeah.
kept them awake.
Yeah. And they went crazy and they like ripped their own skin off and yeah.
It sounds like a great time.
I watched it with Patrick last night. Yeah.
Yeah, they stayed awake for X amount of time, and then when they eventually did fall asleep, they a couple of them fell asleep and they died.
Okay.
Shouldn't stay awake, guys. Stop doing math.
Shouldn't sleep.
Check it out though, it's cool.
Only do meth.
I mean, you really the takeaway is to commit to one or the other.
Like seraponic or
Potentially.
aeroponics? Yes. I don't know what that means. Yes.
Yeah. Aeroponics is
What type
In
of
the
growing?
well, yeah, in the context that I'm familiar with, it's a way of growing pot. But I mean, of course, obviously, other plants it applies to as well.
So much fire over there. So much sass.
Okay, is this like a liquor decanter? Okay, I kept looking at it like it was a rig, and being like,
It's glass on glass, so it could be.
right?
It will be.
That's got some really fancy Jameson in it.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some like 18-year age Jameson or something like
What?
Nice.
18-year age?
that. 18-year age.
Oh, I thought you said your
I'm
age.
not a pedophile.
Yeah, I was like,
Too
what?
old for Drake.
What's that got to do
So
with
did
it?
she get arrested, or was that the end of all of it?
She didn't get arrested.
She ran.
She ran, yeah, probably.
She got into her slug bug and drove away.
Yeah, they didn't say
That
what
was good.
happened after that. Yeah, she's fucking crazy.
That's
Yeah,
so
like
dumb.
what was she doing in Russia in the first place?
Right?
Like, I would like an explanation to that more than I'd like to know.
I want to know about the fucking accent, too.
Right? Fucking
Hasn't she gone broke yet?
weird.
It's been
Maybe.
a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, she's been kidnapping kids and selling them on the black market.
I was thinking the same thing.
To
actually.
Angelina Jolie. Right?
Yep.
Jesus. Oh, it fucking reeks.
Oh.
Smell
Did you
it.
burn some knuckle hair off of him?
Yeah,
Whiff it.
he fucking deserved it.
Man, I can't believe how much I sweat from those fucking, like, that
These
was
nuts?
insane, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't sweat that much on the treadmill or anything. Like, that's fucking bananas.
So what you're saying is you should take that before working out.
If you want to
Pre-game.
lose weight,
Pre-workout.
All
This
the
is-
sweat and then all the puke later.
this is your ticket. Bulimia.
Eat this after every meal.
Yeah.
Andrew says, dude, Lindsay Lohan was hot and weird in Playboy.
She was in Playboy? Nice.
Yes,
Was
she
she?
was.
What year
yeah.
was that? I'm gonna have to look it up.
Was it when they were still showing
It was
stuff?
like
or?
right before they stopped.
Oh, tight.
So you get to see like weird bush and like mangled tits and then her face. You know, there's no amount of airbrushing that can fix that. Just saying. Ooh, all right.
Yeah, I must be the only one here that would still just smash.
Oh, I would
I
too.
mean, I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Call
Call me your sister.
I don't know which one to go to.
All of them? I
Just
don't
go
know.
to images.
I just want to see her spread, man. Whoa! Oh, that's right. She tried to look like Marilyn Monroe. Yeah,
Oh, well,
remember these
that's.
ones. They suck.
Why is their side blurry?
Why the fuck want to let us look?
Look it.
Yeah,
Click
you
the
gotta
picture.
like age verify or something, maybe. I don't know.
Click at her ticket. Fuck
Didn't they
you.
cover up the titties? Come on.
Stupid website.
Yeah,
Why would
I'm
you go on
disappointed.
Playboy and
Free
dress
to
like
dip.
somebody else?
There you go.
Like, people who buy the Lindsay Lohan issue of Playboy want to jerk off to Lindsay Lohan, not somebody impersonating Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. It looks airbrushed like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, if I
exactly.
was gonna
Like,
see her in Playboy, I'd want to see her wearing like
just a
Like
picture of
that
her on
shit
the
Her
toilet or
Fully
something.
Loaded or like
No, Parent Trap.
parent.
Just two of her like a mirrored image of them just like touchy feely. You know. That's the new type
Like,
of porn.
this
Instead of
is like-
step sibling, it's like long lost sibling type stuff.
I like the conspiracy theory where like
Nah,
there
fuck
was
you.
actually a
Hot.
twin sister.
Yeah, there we go.
You got Andrew saying, fuck you, hot. Suck a fuck, Spanky. Is what Adam said.
Whatever,
Exactly how
guys.
does
You
one
just have
suck a
terrible
fuck?
taste.
I have it. It's a Marilyn Monroe takeoff. She was in Machete.
Yeah.
Machete.
I all the no. I think it was Machete Kills.
Count the freckles.
I think it was this. No, I can't. It was one of the Machete movies.
Machete.
She's got a topless scene, but if I remember right, it's not her. It's like a body double or something.
Oh.
Do you think the photo shoot was her?
Sure, why not? I don't know.
I like to think so.
I mean, it's Playboy. I doubt they faked it, but like.
Like the moon landing.
They did like they'll all the time in movies they'll have topless scenes where it's a body double, like in Fight Club. That's not Helena Bonham Carter.
Right.
I only know because I watched that with the commentary. One of the few movies I've watched with commentary.
Isn't Chuck Palahniuk do commentary on?
The track I watched was Helena, Brad Pitt, and Edward Norton, and it was fucking great. I think there's a couple other tracks on there, but.
Stop! You're gonna burn me, Dougie.
You guys are way kinkier than I thought.
Yeah.
And then the only other movie I can think of that I watched commentary of was what was it? Rules of Attraction.
Yeah.
With James Vanderbeek. There's a commentary track that's done by Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Who has no involvement in the movie whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's just Carrot Top watching the movie and talking about it for
Yeah.
the first time. It's fucking great.
It's true.
I never thought I would appreciate anything he did.
I have that. I actually have
Good
that.
God, can you imagine if Carrot Top gets on one of these Louis C.K. lists and shit?
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Nobody will be shocked. Like nobody gets that swole because they're not trying to force somebody to do something. Like you put on a muscle.
Yeah.
Like, and he's not a cage fighter. He's not in the WWE. Like, what are those muscles for?
And
Prop comedy.
Yeah, he used props on him too.
Right. Then he broke out a giant set of foam lips, and I wasn't sure what was gonna happen. What is this list here? that we're
This
looking at?
is our Celebrity Deadpool list.
Oh, Vince McMahon. No, we'll see.
He's never gonna die.
I'm just updating one of them.
Bret Hart. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, he's. I only weigh in on the wrestling ones. Anybody else, I'm like,
a good one.
Guys, we're gonna get Celebrity Deadpool in. So, rules of Celebrity Deadpool. You get 2 celebrities that you can pick that you think are gonna die between now and December 31st. If they've been picked, you cannot pick them. We will let you know. Basically, if the way it works, if they die, it's 100 minus their age. So if they're 50, you get 50 points. If they're 99, you get 1 point. If they die of a drug overdose, a suicide, or a homicide, you get bonus points. You can guess how they die. If you guess and they die that way, you get bonus points. If they die and they don't die that way, you lose points. Are we clear? Get your entries into Celebrity Deadpool, people! Get them in. We're down to our last few months, 2 months, of Celebrity Deadpool. Mike Carlson is in the lead with 1 guess. With 1 from Mac Miller. That son of a bitch.
Nice.
Man.
I feel like I told him to guess that too. I should have kept it for myself.
Yeah.
I must live a totally different life, because like the name wouldn't even jump into my mind under any circumstance unless you were like, who's that rap guy whose name rhymes with Rack Riller or something like?
Stack
Just
Thriller.
off my radar.
Yeah, I would not expect Mike, he's the old man of the group, to fucking guess that.
That's why I think I told him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because he always
First
comes to me,
snapper.
he's like, whose people you think are gonna die?
All right, thanks.
Mac Miller's 3 weeks sober though, so congrats, Mac Miller.
I got banned permanently from commenting on the Coloradoan newspaper because Whitney Houston had died, and somebody was going off about how all these fucking celebrities, they don't get help, they just end up overdosing on drugs. And I said, come on, we got to give fucking some people credit. Amy Winehouse has been sober for 6 months, and she had died, you know, and fuck, I got banned because of that comment.
That's pretty good.
If Bob Dylan dies, that's going to leave Jeff Lynne as the last surviving member of the Traveling Wilburys.
That's true. I'm gonna finish typing this list and while you guys guess.
Lindsay Lohan's probably on there already.
She might be. Let me finish adding these.
If I'm a bed man, I feel like she's gonna overdose.
Or go suicide bomb. Maybe she'll suicide bomb.
Might get herself shot.
She'll try to kidnap a kid that's being a suicide bomber. She'll like get him in the car and it'll just blow. God, if only.
Let me see. You said Lindsay Lohan?
Somebody said Booker T. Nice. I mean, not nice. I don't know.
It's
I
just
like
nice.
wrestling.
Booker T needs to die.
Did I spell?
Can you dig it, sucker?
No, Lindsay Lohan's not on the list.
You gotta. She's AY though, isn't she?
Yeah, I checked both.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep,
Fair
I'm gonna
enough.
say Lindsay Lohan, or Lohan, however people want to say it. Drug overdose, for sure.
Well, you don't have to guess that because you'll get points. But you can guess it and get even more points.
Oh shit, I'll
But
just
you get
leave
no
it.
points if you're wrong.
I'll leave
Mm.
it. I'm gonna leave it. She's a wild card.
Wild card.
What if it's a car accident, but she got in the car accident because she was on drugs?
30 points.
10 points to Griffin.
We'll call it a suicide.
That's a
Like, so
discretionary.
serious.
So we got, let's see, Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, Tony Danza. This is like a gay support group. What do we got here? It was not Marilyn Monroe.
Wait, what's the gay support group?
It is like a gay support group for dudes who have been called fag one too many times.
Yep.
God damn it, go to take a shit and Holland takes over the keyboard. Tony Danza. I think Tony Danza's on the list. Yep, Tony Danza's on the list. Lisa Kudrow, I do not think is on the list.
Lisa Kudrow is gonna live forever. She's a fucking reptilian.
I will check though.
I don't really think.
You know
that.
what my second choice is?
I think
She is on the list, and you've already guessed it, Corey. You were the one who guessed it. She has a
Maybe
hate
it
for
was just reminding you, in case you didn't get it
Dr. Ford.
transcribed.
Dr. Ford.
The chick from the
Cow.
Cow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, under mysterious circumstances, or
Yeah, exactly.
I mean the damage has been done, but who knows?
Anybody else? What you got?
I'm trying to think, cause like any of the celebrity deaths that have happened have been totally random to me. Like, cause you know I didn't know David Bowie had brain cancer or this or that and the next thing. So like I'm just trying to like really randomize my guesses.
Hands off.
But then I just keep thinking of celebrities that I like and I don't want them to die, so I don't.
Well, you
wanna...
don't have to want them to die. You just have to guess.
Well, I want to win, so by the transitive property, if I say their name, then I want them to die.
Just because you use big words doesn't mean that you're gonna win.
That's how debate works, right? Syllables per word.
Is Mark Hamill on there?
Is he?
Maybe?
Not Mark Hamill.
He's looking kind of crusty.
He's doing well though, at least.
Yeah. He just
Luke
looks-
Skywalker.
He just looks crusty.
Fair enough.
No. I don't think he is. No. Who wants Mark Hamill?
I'm gonna go with wrestlers because every time I saw one of them on the list, I got enthused.
All right, go with some wrestlers. What you got? Did I add Mick Foley?
Hulk Hogan's gotta be.
He's on there.
Gonna be kicking it soon.
I think Ric Flair's gonna
He's
die
on
before
there?
Hulk Hogan for sure. Ric Flair looks bad.
I think Ric Flair's on here.
Rick
Yeah.
James.
He just got married. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Flair.
Woo.
He had a heart
nasty.
attack during sex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy fucks.
Yeah, he does.
Wouldn't say
Spielberg's
many
on the
would try.
list. Mickey Rourke and Fred Savage. Ooh, Mickey Rourke and Fred Savage. Let's see, Rourke.
I thought about Mickey Rourke for a second, but I think he's gonna be one of those dudes who you're like, oh, he's 90 now.
What about Randy Savage?
He died a while ago.
Brother.
Who put that on there? Oh, Adam. And then Savage. I feel like I put Savage on there. No?
I'll go with
Vin Diesel in a car accident.
I think that's already a thing.
Yeah, actually.
man, I'm really sad Ric Flair's already on there. That was gonna be my. Let's say
Hulk Hogan looks like shit too, though.
let's say Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Not that I want him to die, but
How do you spell Duggan?
D-U-G-G-A-N. Yep.
He's a wrestler?
Yeah.
I don't think he's on there.
Carried around the big 2x4.
Oh. He's a cancer survivor. He had a scare back in the 90s in WCW.
Yeah. He beat it with a 2x4 and
Fucking
patriotism.
kicked its ass. And Iron Sheik.
Ooh.
Is he on there? I don't think he
Thought he
is.
already died.
No.
Nah, he's still kicking on Twitter. He's crushing it on Twitter, really.
It's gonna tell death to go fuck itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's
I
gonna
follow-
fucking
I follow him on Twitter too. It's
break his
just-
back and make him humble.
Maybe he has someone running the account. You know.
I mean, he's not far out. Like, that's why I guessed him,
Carrot
because you're
Top.
like, he's already dead, right? Maybe soon.
God, I hope Carrot Top kicks it.
Fucking enlarged heart from the steroids, or
Yeah, sure.
Over too much Botox? I don't know.
And then,
it might be natural gains. I don't know. What else is he doing with his
I
time?
put Roger Goodell on the list
He's in
already.
Vegas
How do you
still,
spell
isn't he?
that?
Just do Roger.
Good question.
No.
Okay, put him on there.
Is that the NFL
Yeah.
owner or commissioner?
Yep. So it's Roger Goodell. Sure.
Right?
I don't know how to spell. Come on.
Mac?
Oh,
Wrong.
Brett Favre.
Right?
He's on here.
Overdose. That's
Ozzy Osbourne.
He's in Denver tonight.
He's on here.
Christopher
Um,
Plummer. He old.
Jake Plummer.
He's an old actor.
Afro Man.
I know he's not, so we'll put him on there.
Wouldn't that have been weird if we sponsored the show Afro Man did at the joint and he was on the Deadpool?
Emily Osment.
What?
Emily Osment.
Who that?
She played Lily in Hannah Montana.
Sounds hot.
She is.
Creepy. Anybody else?
A-V-M-E-T?
Is that the only thing you know her from?
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
O-S-M-E-T-T, I think.
You guys-
O-S-M-E-T-T.
Does anybody else ever watch Hannah Montana with the sound off?
No.
Oh. You leave it on.
Josh, stop beating off under the desk. George Lucas is on the list. I know that for
Yeah, he
sure.
looks like
Cactus
shit, too.
Jack and Rosie O'Donnell. I'm
They're
pretty
the
sure
same
she-
person.
I don't think Cactus Jack is, and so is Rosie
You know
O'Donnell.
who
I'm
looks
pretty
like
sure.
shit? Michael
Kid
Moore.
Rock and Gary Johnson. I don't think so. I do love that you tagged him in our Deadpool.
Man, I pray that Kid Rock dies.
Yeah, I will add both Kid Rock.
I don't
and-
feel like I'm that lucky, so I didn't mention his name.
Ted Nugent. He
Fuck
He
that.
could croak.
Oh my god.
He could croak, right?
Kid
Nope.
Rock, Andrew, and Gary Johnson. Alright, fuck. I don't even know. Ricky Lake.
No.
I think she's on there.
I love
Actually.
Ricky.
Let's find out. No, she's not.
I'm shocked.
Ricky
Jack
Lake is
Nicholson
not
still
on there. So
was
hell yeah,
surprising.
Ricky Lake. And I'm gonna say Wesley Snipes if he's not on the list. No, he is not.
The G-Man gonna get him?
Wesley Snipes is over.
Man, when's he gonna start being in movies again?
Never.
When
What
he
is it?
learns to pay his taxes. What? It's true. He went to
did his
prison
time.
for.
He's free and clear.
He was in prison for a while.
Uh-huh. I just remember on Twitter somebody called him out and was like, hey, pay taxes, and his response was, you can catch these hands for free. And I was like, fuck, I wouldn't want to fight Wesley Snipes before prison.
Yeah.
Afterwards?
Imagine him after.
Nah. I'm good.
Yeah.
And I really do want to see another Blade movie with him as Blade.
I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta pee.
Now, mind you, I enjoy movies for two reasons. Either they're really good or they're fucking horrible.
What did you do? What'd you get for acting like a jackass, Doug? Fuck that guy, he's touchy. You guys didn't see it, but he's been poking me this whole time under the table.
On
In the
Facebook
penis.
or
No,
IRL?
With his penis.
Yeah, penis to penis. He's trying to dock with me.
Get-
And I'm like, this is no Star
he's
Trek
getting
Voyager.
you primed for after the show.
I know.
That's what he's doing.
I know he's trying to prime me like a lawnmower. I told him that's
Stoking
not
the
how it
fire.
works.
Push 3 times, right?
Yeah, and then pull the cord.
I mean, you gotta push the right spot.
Down and around the corner.
No. I don't want to talk about this, you guys. Doug's mean to me. He beats me. Did he
You
even pick his
deserve it.
second one, or did he just leave?
I think you got two on there. It was Ricky Lake, which broke my heart.
She's awesome.
Rick James.
And
Oh, and Wesley Snipes, yeah.
Rick James did die, didn't he? Or
Oh, did he?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Pretty.
Sometimes I end up
Saying
yeah,
things.
Well,
Wikipedia said it once.
I'll completely forget that somebody died, and I'm like, So now
was
I
that
just
MC
assume
Hammer
that-
or are they the same person? I don't know.
Hammer don't hurt him.
Something about tax evasion.
Rick James.
Wesley
is
Snipes.
still no. He died in 2004.
That's
A
one.
little late to the party,
He's been
man.
dead for a grip.
Wesley Snipes is gonna do like a
Little late to the party? What?
like the walk.
Rick James has
walk
been
the
dead
line
since
type
04.
movie for
Oh.
Rick James. That's what's gonna happen.
That'd be tight.
Yeah.
Charlie Murphy.
Yep.
Dude,
James, bitch.
Charlie Murphy's dead too. How sad is
That
that?
sucks.
2018's been a shitty year. But you know, over everybody in the Deadpool list, you know who I wish dies the most?
Is that?
Eli Manning.
Why?
Why not? Just cause. Cause fuck the Giants. Fuck Doug.
He was funny on Saturday Night Live. That's my that's my judge of sports characters, if they've been on comedy things and if they were funny or not.
Well, he's funny
Fate was
looking.
great.
Lisa. What? What?
Lethal Kudrow?
What's going on the
Lethal
on the feed?
Oh,
Lohan?
they're still bitching about something.
Stuff and things.
In the reboot of White Man Can't Jump, who?
Wesley Snipes, maybe?
Snisley wipes.
Oh yeah, I heard he was gonna be in that.
They're
They're
rebooting
rebooting it.
I think so.
I hope it's still just Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson.
Just being old.
They're gonna gender swap everyone.
Yes, please.
Rosie
don't mind.
Perez.
Do the
And-
same thing with Money Train.
They're gonna race swap too.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel a lot less guilty when I masturbate to it.
What, Lindsay Lohan kidnapping kids?
No, the gender swap remake of White Men Can't Jump.
What, women can't jump?
The WNBA turns you on.
Kind of. Sometimes. You know what really gets my blood pumping?
Women softball players.
Tennis?
No. Actually, it was women's softball. Holy shit. No, women's cage fighting.
That turns you on?
Kinda, if they're cute enough. Could you imagine just like, you know, you're just fucking around and then she chokes you till you come? Like, come on.
You don't have to be a cage fighter to choke somebody while they...
Yeah, but if you want her to really choke you and, like, have some force behind it, it's either that or tell her she looks fat in that dress. It's like, I'd rather have her, like, no instead of mad at me. She's, like, doing it for, like, skill and shit. Give her a black belt and jerking me off. Be like, today, you passed. You get one stripe on your belt. You make me black out good.
Jizzy stripe.
Yeah, one white stripe.
What's your dominatrix bill every month?
I don't know. Doug's mom cuts me a really good deal.
Sweet, dude.
True. He's just got to cook her a fucking hamburger helper.
Wait, what?
Huh?
How do you know about that? Did your mom tell you? Did you see the video?
I used to pay the same.
What?
My mom loves making likes it when you make her potato stroganoff.
Probably good at...
Cream of mushroom head soup.
Alright, do we want to talk about anything else before we wrap this shit show up, or should we wrap this shit show up?
I have random conversational questions that I like to ask people.
Sure.
Okay.
Do you guys remember the first MP3 ever downloaded?
Yes.
What was it?
Who let the dogs out?
By the Baha Men?
I'm pretty sure mine was Big Balls by AC/DC.
Mine was Everlong by the Foo Fighters.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Ah.
I don't either.
I remember it blew my fucking mind that you could get a song from the computer like that, though. I was like, what? Because like, man, yeah, that was what?
Fuck.
99?
Yeah.
Probably around there that Foo Fighters track came out.
Napster and shit.
I think I was in 7th or 8th grade.
How did you know? Yeah, I don't remember. That's a good question.
Yeah.
We already talked about your karaoke songs last week, huh?
Mm-hmm.
These are how I gauge people's personalities.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. It's the autism.
Tequila.
I saw that video.
That was great. I don't know, I like to ask people how many fingers.
That's the end of the question?
4.
Good
Because
answer.
the party says 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why limit yourself?
Don't ever limit yourself.
Yeah.
I also ask if you could be any kitchen appliance, what would you be and why?
Probably a really sharp knife. Because...
I'd be a toaster because it's the most disposable of the appliances.
The coffee pot is too in many ways.
Yeah, toasters are shit sometimes.
Sometimes, occasionally, you get one that burns the face of Jesus in the fucking side of your bread.
Yeah, man.
I know why I said sharp
That's so
knife. I'm
mean.
just trying to articulate it before I say it.
For sure. I'd be what did I always say? I'd be a blender, because I'm chunky and smooth.
You said that at the exact same time. That's hilarious.
Blender!
Haha.
What would you be, Mac?
Oh, probably a microwave. Because I'm quick and easy.
I figured you'd be a breast pump.
That's a kitchen appliance?
Sure
Yeah,
is in
that's
some
where I keep
households.
mine.
It is
Yeah.
in Doug's house.
Yeah. I'd be the kitchen vibrator that you keep in the back of the drawer for when everybody leaves the house.
That's the backup vibrator.
Yeah, that's the one that you like bust out when no one's home and shit.
You put it in the back of the junk drawer.
Potato peeler.
Yeah.
If you could have an action figure that had 2 accessories, what would your action figure be? Like, what would your...
Like an action figure of yourself?
Yeah.
What would the accessories be?
Yeah.
Tom's.
Jameson Osgood says easy bake oven. Nice. That's a good answer.
Probably a laptop and that's a thinker. A cat.
Laptop and a cat.
I would have one of those like hand exchangers, so like I could have like a flipping off hand. You know, I'd have that. That'd be cool.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'd have probably this thing. You know?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You gotta have the hand that holds it.
Like you could actually use it, like fully functioning miniature hash pin.
Like you suck it out of the back of my head. You have to like put it up to my face first.
Man,
I got this design down.
Awesome.
I remember toys pre-Todd McFarlane and then post, like, because, he mentions the exchangeable hands.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when toys got that
Yeah.
sophisticated. It was an amazing time. Like, the original Spawn toys were, like, just leaps and bounds past, like, Ninja Turtles or, like, and not that I didn't love Ninja Turtles, but you're like, holy crap, the knees bend and the ankles bend. Like, the articulation is mind-blowing.
A ninja sword and a spaceship, a foot bath and a toaster.
Are those the
a cool spaceship?
kitchen appliances he is, or
No,
toy
I think these are the
accessories?
things you would have as a toy. Huh. I would probably have like one of those cannons, but it shot miniature dildos, and a microphone.
A spring-loaded.
Yeah.
How many dildos would it come with?
4.
4? Okay.
Because 3's not enough. 5's too many.
Well, yeah, 3's too few, because if you lose 1, then you're down to 2, and
Yeah.
that's just tragic. 4,
Perfect.
you only have 3 to go to, unless you keep losing them.
And then each one, though, would be a slightly different dildo.
Okay. Okay.
What would you have?
A giant boomerang and a man purse filled with packets of mayonnaise.
All right.
Very specific.
Yep.
I would have a scale and a bong.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to change mine from laptop to really big ship anchor, not attached to anything.
All right. I like it.
Preferably neon orange.
Nice.
Yes, like that fucking 90s plastic orange.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I like it. If you could have any theme song play when you walked into a room, what would it be?
Eating Pussy and Kicking Ass by Wheeler Walker Jr. Yep.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Africa by Toto.
Yeah. God bless the rains.
You know, Africa is a great song, but for my money, Hold the Line's better. I fucking love Hold the Line. That song's the shit.
By Toto?
Yeah.
You know too many songs.
You know a lot of songs.
I do know
sir.
too many songs. Like, it's...
By Toto, specifically. I think mine would be fucking Maneater. But the Natalie Furtado version.
Nelly Furtado covered that?
Yeah, she had a song called Maneater.
Okay. It's not It's not a cover of the original.
No, it's a rip-off of it, I would
Okay.
say.
Yeah, I bet it's empowering at least, though, right? Is it empowering?
Kind of. I think Timberland had something to do with it.
Okay.
Would you guys pay? How much would you pay for like a pay-per-view showing of a guy trying to fuck a tiger? Like.
Would it be Mike Tyson?
Like,
Like-
in a cage or like in the
Like
wild?
on a non, you can't date rape it. You know,
'Cause I'm broke,
David Attenborough was narrating. Come on.
$20.
I'd stand
$20.
outside a bar and watch it through the window.
I'd pay $20 to see that.
Do we? what,
Basically, to see someone die.
the theme song thing.
Yeah.
God damn it. I do know too many songs. That is the exact truth of the matter. Sowing the Seeds of Love by Tears for Fears. That's a good song.
I like it. Love Cats by fucking The Cure. What about you?
Oh, Fuck Shit Stack by Reggie Watts.
That's a good song. I like that. It's a good choice.
What is it? I saw a video where they changed the door chime in an old
I've seen that
Volvo
video too.
to a module that played Africa. by
I've seen
Toto.
that. That was hilarious.
There's also one where they got a bunch of floppy drives to spin at different
Yep.
speeds to pitch it out.
And then Weezer ruined it.
Yeah, that was bad.
Man, if you would have told me when I was like 11 though that the phrase Weezer ruined it would be something I was down with, that like I never would have believed you, man. I used to fucking love those guys. Like when the Blue album came out.
Yeah, Weezer was the shit back then.
They got called a one-hit wonder on a Jeopardy question one time.
Really?
Yeah, I remember it very specifically. The clue was like, this Pinkerton one-hit wonder, blah, blah, blah. Which is crazy because the hit they're talking about wasn't even on the album they mentioned in the question. Like, you've already contradicted yourself
Yeah.
by admitting that they have a more accepted catalog than the one hit. Like,
Right. Are they just, what, Buddy Holly? What?
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah,
the
I'm sure
nuts,
the hit they're talking
he
about
nuts
is Buddy
before
Holly.
he dies.
I don't think they're one-hit wonder.
No, they've
No.
had a lot more. Like, even after I stopped liking them, they still were making hits.
Yeah.
Like, as far as the industry,
I think
except
aren't they doing those like cruise tours now?
probably.
You take a Weezer cruise.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
That's about
like
the
a
only way.
311 did.
Yeah, 311 is. I would do that. I would smoke so much weed.
From what I hear, well, from what is very widely accepted fact, Rivers, the singer of Weezer, is kind of a dick. So that's
Yeah.
probably the only way. Like, he's got to trap people on a boat to keep a captive audience.
I've heard he's pretty eccentric. He's a weirdo.
Right.
Okay,
I picture him being a lot like hanging out with either of the Gallagher brothers from Oasis. Like, it's just got to be fucking insufferable. And they've all made great songs. Or, you know, popular songs if you don't
They're
want
the
to be
American
subjective.
Weezer is what you're saying? Or they're the American Oasis?
I don't know if I...
I think that's what you just said.
That is kind of exactly what.
Alright, I'll just commit to it, sure.
I know. I got it.
Fuck you, Mac! I'm getting aggressive again. Fuck, it's hot in here.
Did you remember the side project, the Replacements? They had that song Friends of P, but it was what's his face, Patrick from Weezer. I can't remember his last name, but he was like the guitar player. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a 45 of that track.
You're sweaty. Did you do the Death Nut Challenge too?
And then Weezer ruined it.
Like they fucking ruin everything.
Cody, any last words?
I'm high. I'm not gonna go to the gym anymore.
I've got an elliptical machine at home, so I don't have to leave the house.
Oh, aren't you just fancy as shit, Andrew?
It was free. I got it from some lady in Windsor.
Nice. It wasn't free. You had to drive and get it.
Well, yeah, and I had to rent a truck to bring it home. Like, it would not fit in my car by any stretch of the imagination.
Be kind of entertaining to see.
I would have had to strap it to the top. Like, there wasn't even a starting point.
Strap on.
I mean, people strap bikes to the fucking back of their cars and shit. Am I right? Why not an elliptical? Was it leg day?
Was.
It's always leg day.
Never ever skip leg day. You gotta go home and do squats.
Your mom went to college. What the fuck does that mean, Andrew? Any last words from anybody else?
Some words I like are regalia, diatribe. Yeah, those are some good ones.
Accoutrement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cavano.
Cava hell nah.
You? All right. Well, guys, what?
Did you, we can wrap up and then I'll
Follow these gentlemen on their Instagrams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get Andrew here on at Andro Beats. Andro. And then I think Cody's is at Cody.Cardinal.5. Fuck, I remembered it. That's creepy. You can catch us next week where we will have local hip-hop sensations, Neil Toke Buckley, and Germany will be in the house. Yes, this is true. Also,
Anger banger.
yeah, that's what, like the Catholic Church, not the bird, anger banger, and funny guy. You said something one night about anger banging.
Yeah, I said I wanted the anger bang comedy,
Yeah.
but it's anger banging me.
Who's Daniel talking about there?
Daniel, this dude's awesome. Ha ha ha. I don't know. Talking about both you guys, because you're both awesome.
I mean, we're all kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'm kind of disturbed by the lack of the use of these dudes.
Yeah, this dude's awesome.
Like, is that meant to entice us into some sort of death match to see who he's paying a compliment to?
Bring out the nuts.
Yes.
Like
Damn.
at the end of the night, one of us was gonna walk out that door just soaked in blood, like it was me.
I am the awesome one. I am the one who was awesome. October 23rd at the Artery, ho bags. Come check us out. We're doing another live podcast. We're talking about doing.
Oh, it's at the Artery this time.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's at the
I like
Artery.
that place. It's a hip spot.
Yes, you are all awesome, and yes, deathmatch.
Yeah.
So yeah, Artery. I think it's like a $5 cover. Yeah.
Wait, do
That's
the participants have to pay that cover?
No.
They gotta pay double.
No.
Hey, it's exposure, right? You can't put a price on it.
We aren't. We just. We had to cover the
Look at
rent.
this Kodak moment.
That's really what it's going towards, is to rent it. But after that, we'll not be doing places we have to pay to rent. So
Oh.
we'll just have fun ass nights once a month with you guys, because we had a blast Tuesday.
Did we?
There's an
I think
advantage
so.
to doing things with
I think so.
covers, like you get a lot less in and out people. Like when people pay a cover, they generally stick around.
Yeah. Yeah. It won't be
It's got
6
its-
hours this time.
That's how it was at Max Line. Totally different scene.
Yeah.
The open mics there suck ass. I'll say it live. They fucking suck.
Yeah. They're rough.
Yeah, but the showcases, when I did a guest spot, it was great.
Open mic
I heard you crushed.
better or worse than
From who?
From you.
Yeah.
No, not just you. From Joe Coke.
what is it? Ma's Juice Bar on Thursdays. Have you been to there? Yum Yums.
Yeah, I've been to Yum Yums.
Man, I went to one Yum Yums that was so rough. I just have not done it again. I'm like, I need to get better, apparently.
They started a new one tonight. It starts tonight. It's at 7:30 sign up, 8 o'clock showing at Ma's. Yum Yums.
They're doing more
They
open mics?
no, they moved it to
Okay.
Tuesdays.
Okay,
Yeah, at a better time.
fair enough.
Yeah, because that room was painful.
Joey's got one on Thursday too at Pinball Jones.
Which I'm wary of, guys. Come on, it's going to be hard to listen to jokes over pinball and pool.
Pinball Jones downtown or Campus
Campus
West?
West.
West has a decent. They've got some open space there at least. Downtown it would suck because
Yes.
everybody would be on the other side of the wall from where you were at any given time.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna come tell my jokes over here.
That might be fun. Just walk into different rooms. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. But yeah, fucking A. We're, thank you guys for coming to our first show post recovery.
I'm gonna leave of my own volition, not in a emergency vehicle.
It's actually just
That is
been a
good.
hallucination from
yeah.
eating the nuts.
Like right now, I'm
good
just in like a
job,
fucking
dude.
You're still in the
Jacob's
bathroom.
ladder
Yeah, I
scenario.
feel like that
Good
turned
job.
out really well. It was better than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Gonna
I
go. You're a trooper.
I didn't know I could make myself throw up as easily as I can until real recently.
Well,
Don't
now you
get
know
all
you can be
bulimic.
Right?
Yeah.
And I got this elliptical machine for nothing.
Yeah, right? At least it was free.
Who cares if my heart is strong? Still dead on the inside.
Singed. What the fuck are you talking about, Andrew? You're weird, Andrew-less! Alright, we'll see you guys next week with Toke and Germani. Touch yourselves.